Hello, my name is Jeffrey Scott, and this is my Rise Self Reflection. As I approach this class this month, don't want to say I was intimidated, but web design is not an area that I was particularly going to be focused on. I remember taking a different class involving me creating a website, and it was more so for a fictitious business, and I believe we did well there. But I also believe as I started doing the actual assignments, I got a better understanding outside of the typical um, engines that pretty much are used when it comes down to the templates and the websites. Before I used Squarespace, and I know a lot of people use Wix, but this time I wanted to do something different. So I approached it with the mindset as if I'm going to learn. Also, learn how important it is to understand when viewers view your page, how you want to provide the information that they're looking for immediately instead of waiting by having them go search for it. You want it to be as easy as possible for people to be able to view your website, to be able to find what they're looking for, and for you to be able to obtain the sale immediately or obtain the actual connection immediately so you can go ahead and get the sale. Whether it's for product or services, in my case, it's more of a service. I pretty much focus on being able to inspire people by showing them how great they are using a camera. I don't necessarily like saying that I'm a videographer. I like saying that I was rewarded the opportunity to help inspire people. Um, that's where Reward Yourself came in at, and I just wanted to have a website that was captivating in that format. And getting the feedback that I was able to receive from my classmates as well as my professor, it actually helped me understand what I need to do going forward. As I started working on my project, I realized I wanted to know more about keywords. There was a particular assignment that I was able to compare two particular keywords and see how they weigh as far as what's being searched in the search SEOs. And in those search engines, I wanted to make sure that, because I want to focus on content creation, so I wanted to see what different words that I could use within my website that was going to be very keywords that are searched. So that way, my website can possibly be at the top based on the verbiage that's used, based on what's put into those search boxes among the people who are researchers for those services. So I wanted to learn more about those keywords. I think it's very important to at least get someone to your website. Instead of waiting to create my website later on, maybe I could have just used this time to do so now. But unfortunately, with everything else in my personal life, I wasn't able to kind of give the extra time that I wanted to give at this particular moment. No excuse, but I'm definitely going to focus in on doing so and utilize the feedback that I was given from my professors as well as my peers. This information that I received this past month through this course is definitely going to be utilized, as I alluded to earlier, definitely about the keywords, but also understanding the information that was given to me this month, how important it is to make sure we make it easy on the people visiting your websites. I don't want to have it where you have to scroll a lot. That was one of the revisions that I needed to make to the website that I created. My professor advised me to make sure that I don't have to scroll too much. If the viewer is having to scroll to find out the information that they need, they may not want to continue to do so. So I want to make my website very simple. And if I could focus on that simplicity, I believe that people will be able to get exactly what they need from my website and answer those questions, and I may be able to obtain clients that way. Something I suggest for myself is to have an open mind and understand more of the platforms that can be used when creating websites. Just in case somebody else has an idea, they may want to use Wix while I use Squarespace. They may want to use WordPress while they may want to build their website from scratch. Those different things, if I could familiarize myself with that, I may have another area of business that I could start with building websites. Other than that, I believe my attitude was very, very clear because I wanted to learn more. I wanted to be fresh in what I was receiving, just to see what I can take and what I can utilize to help better the future that I'm trying to create for myself with this business of becoming a content creator, uh, inspirational artist, by using the camera to help show people their greatness through a lens. This class has been great. I appreciate all the information that was given to me. I appreciate all the feedback. And I thoroughly enjoyed others as they was able to create their services as well. And seeing how creative the people around me and my peers are, that was very outstanding. And it's going to help me going forward, not to just compare to see who's better, but you can definitely tell how much someone loves what they're doing based on the work that they put out. I just want to say thank you and good luck to everyone in their future.